Welcome to the postseason edition of the Towson Men's Lacrosse Report. I'm your host, Spiro Marikas, along with the head coach of the Tigers, Sean Nadlin. And Coach, congratulations. Mission accomplished. The Tigers have won the CAA not only regular season, but the conference tournament as you defeated Delaware on Saturday afternoon in just a dominating performance. And I know your team a couple of times this year has kind of struggled coming out of the gate, but that was not the case on Saturday.
Thank you, for one. Excited for sure for the guys, and so happy for them to earn it. But there was just something, they had it in them, from the start to be able to run onto the field and be able to set the tone early. We were playing aggressively, offensively, but then also in the middle of the field, got some early ride backs, early possessions back, and I think that really set the tone, not just for our team, but to show Delaware what they were up against.
Yeah, and when you're in a do-or-die situation like that, if you fall behind, sometimes you kind of press a little bit, and the Blue Hens really were having problems clearing the ball.
Yeah, and that's they went off sides a couple times, which helps. But also our guys did a great job riding. Being able to pressure them towards the sideline, or squeeze some double teams and get some turnovers. There was one series where we were on offense. They got the ball back, but they couldn't clear it 3 times in a row. And after that third ride back, we were able to get Vianney got his first goal. And again, that's just from a defensive standpoint, that's hard. That's demoralizing and just very disappointing. And from the other side, obviously for us offensively, it's a great thing.
Let's start with the defensive end. Luke Downs had a great tournament against Drexel and Delaware, but then Colby Bars just did a job on J.P. Ward, who was their leading scorer coming into this tournament. He shut him down a week ago Friday at Delaware, and then did the same thing again on Saturday. What a job by him.
Yeah, Colby's really elevated his play, obviously throughout his career, but really recently. I told him after the game he was really a guy that, and a leader that led us to, that championship, just with the way he was playing and his leadership kind of in how he was talking to the team and how he was in the locker room. Everybody could feel how important it was to Colby. Not that it wasn't to them either, but just you got a senior captain who's really, showing you what it means. And then he's also doing it on the field. The runouts and just the hustle plays and his ability to lock down JP, just continue to set the tone for us defensively, but also the team to see, how important it was for him. For us to earn that championship.
Then on the offensive end, Nick DeMeo and Bodie Maurer, boy, did they put on a show. Both of them just tremendous in both games.
Yeah, they were. They just had some kind of connection going on. It was great to see. Drexel game, obviously, Bodie was electric as well as Nick, and then leading into the Delaware game and continuing to move it forward. Nick doesn't get a goal, but he gets 6 assists, and Bodie gets, I think it was 4 and 1 maybe or something like that. So. I said to Bodie, not too bad for a kid from Seattle, scoring the goals in the way he did. But it's not surprising with how much he loves the game, how much work he's put into the game, and really to see Nick, his maturation.
A kid from California, not exactly another hotbed of lacrosse.
Exactly. So just to see those guys be able to do what they did for our team and, have the success was great.
All right, well, we got to put that aside now, because the NCAA has decided that you were going to play the number 4 seed Syracuse. You get a chance to go up against a guy that you played with, and I think he coached you also with the Bayhawks, Gary Gait. Yeah. Many consider the Babe Ruth of lacrosse. Do you talk to Gary much throughout the year, or have you stayed in touch over the years?
When we see each other, obviously we're friendly and have a good relationship. He's kind of the Reggie Dunlop, when he was with the Bayhawks, the player coach, from Slapshot era. But, when we see each other on the recruiting trail or at the coaches convention, we definitely have a conversation.
Well, when you have Gary Gait as your head coach, the offense is going to be good. And this Syracuse offense is very good, one of the top teams in the country, as are you on the offensive end. So could be a lot of fireworks on Sunday night.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. They no doubt have a lot of talent, a lot of firepower. But like I said, so do we. So again, our focus is continuing to improve, and recognize where we feel like Syracuse might try to counter us on the defensive end and be prepared for that, but just continue to play as a team. That's something that we've really continued to emphasize and share the ball, and continue to work hard off ball.
You are second in the nation in scoring margin. They're seventh in the nation in scoring margin. So, but you both have also played close games and been successful. So, this could be a heck of a matchup on Sunday night.
It's NCAA tournament, Spiro. they're all great matchups, man. So again, it's being able to go up there and then play against a team that we haven't played since 2017, and seeing them over the past couple of years with Gary as a head coach now, and the recruits that they've gotten in, and the team that they've formed, and some transfers and things like that. So, we're gonna be ready and prepared. But the biggest thing for us is being the best version of ourselves going into that game.
And two face-off men that are good on both sides. That's going to be important.
Yeah, no doubt. They got to transfer in. Obviously, we got Matt and Rocco, two really strong guys. Matt was able to go the distance against Delaware. Really, I think was a big part of us continuing to keep that momentum on Saturday against them, where he kind of struggled in the regular season game against them, more so than he normally performs. It wasn't like he really struggled, but he didn't do as well as he normally does. So that'll be a fun thing to see unfold.
All right, we will remind you the last time these two teams met, as Coach Nadler mentioned, 2017 was in the quarterfinals of the NCAAs, and the Tigers won and moved on to the Final Four. Hopefully this is the start of a Final Four run. Sunday night, 7:30, I'll have it for you on TowsonTigers.com. So for the head coach of the Tigers, Sean Nadlin, I'm Spiro Marikas. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully next week, same time, same station, quarterfinal edition of the Tiger Men's Lacrosse Report.